RuneScape, a game where players carefully plan out their entire journey through Gielinor. It's very important that you think ahead, plan for the future. The last thing you want to do is just start trading some random skill. So let's start training a random skill. Hello, this is a skill a day, or ASAT for short. Instead of doing what makes sense, this dummy trains whatever the wheel tells him to do on that day. Let's spin the wheel to see what I rolled today.
Alright, it has been a while since we rolled a skill. I think an entire month since the last time I recorded a video. I had a really long break because I had like 3 vacations in between, but it's good to be back here. The wheel is color coded, green is some stuff we like, yellow is stuff that is okay, and red is stuff that we don't really want to roll. I've updated attack to green because we can finish the underground pass quest and get our first agility point. That would be great. I'm desperate for some agility. The ones I want the most right now is woodcutting, prayer or agility. Those are the golden 3 that I would be super happy if I get that. For the rest, anything that's not red. Right, let's spin. Not red. Stop. Fishing. Ooh, that was so close. Okay, fishing. Alright, yeah, fishing is good. I mean, it's not amazing because we don't really need it, but we can train it just fine. Alright, here we are in Lumbridge. Let's start a timer and think about what we want to do for today. Our fishing is already level 53, so that's pretty good. Let's quickly go ahead and reset all of this. One thing we don't have yet is the angler's outfit, so maybe we can go ahead and get that today. However, that is quite AFKable, so I don't really want to start with that now that I'm all fired up and ready to play. For now, I think I'm just gonna start with some Tempoross, just to get some XP and start the day out productive. Alright, let's make our way over to Tempoross. I'm just gonna aim for as much fishing XP as possible and don't really focus too much on the reward points. In Tempoross you get the most fishing XP per hour if you just don't cook and only fish and throw the fish straight into the cannon. So that's what we're gonna be doing most of the time. Right, and here we are about to finish our first Tempoross. It's actually pretty close, but I think we're gonna make it. Yeah, we should be just fine. Because we're going into its 4th phase. If we don't kill it here, then we're cooked. There we go. Only 4 permits, which is absolutely nothing. But the fishing XP is quite good. Already 8k. For only subduing him once. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that again. And there is our first fishing level of the day. Level 454. Perfect. I hope we make it today to level 60. Or maybe a XP amount is a better call. Let's say at this rate we're getting 40k XP an hour. I would say at least 200k XP, which is quite a lot, but if we don't screw around too much, we can actually get quite high. Alright, I have defeated Tempoross a few times. Let's leave and see what total reward permits we have. 20 permits, yeah, that's not a lot, but it makes sense because we are not focusing on getting as many rewards as possible, but simply getting as much XP as possible. I got 40k. I got 40k XP already. The goal for today is 200k XP. So let's see what rewards we get. Probably a bunch of fish. Okay, so we got some fish as expected, some seaweeds, spirit flakes, and a casket. Let's open this boy up. 24 sapphire bracelets, that's not bad. What's the value on that? Oh, actually it is pretty bad, but hey, it is something. Now I just want to do some AFK fishing while I prepare my breakfast. So I got my fishing barrel here at Canterbury, and yeah, I can sit here for a while and prepare my breakfast, eat my breakfast, and I'll get back with you guys after that. Alright, that was a very nice omelette. Finished with my breakfast, caught quite a few fish, let's see, around 80 something, 5k more fishing XP. About the goals of today, the angler outfit actually can take up to 12 hours to catch. So I wanna go for one piece of the angler's outfit. So let's go ahead and do that. Man, this swamp-based stuff is actually pretty expensive. Like, I'm buying 100 per world because the price goes up quick. And, well, maybe we're just very poor, that's more the problem. It's not expensive, we're just very, very poor. So here we are on the fishing trawler, waiting for it to come back so we can start the angler outfit grind. As I said, we're gonna go for only one item, otherwise we're just gonna be here for the rest of the day, which sounds a bit boring. I've considered for a moment to go for solo to increase the XP per hour and like maybe catch some more fish. But actually apparently the trips take like 1 more minute if you do it solo somehow. Plus the XP is like increasing from like 7k to 8k an hour, so it's complete garbage either way. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the minimum possible because it's a complete waste of time. Jagex, if you're watching, please update this because this is incredibly dated. You don't get anything at all except, of course, the fishing trawler outfit. But yeah, it's just outdated. Ugh, get this camera shake off. Honestly, this minigame is not even that bad. They just need to buff the rewards, like running around to save a ship. This could be pretty fun solo content or like small group content. Just increase the rewards so people actually want to play the game. Alright, and here is our first reward. As I said, 1 in 12 chance to get a piece. Probably not gonna get it. Yeah, no, we got a raw swordfish. So yeah, let's get one of those pieces today, one of the pieces of the angler's outfit, and then call it a day recording the fishing trawler, because this minigame is horrible. What the heck, we are actually almost losing this one as a team. That was crazy. You never lose on Mass Worlds, but I'm pretty sure if I didn't like actually start clicking there on the end, we would have drowned. Okay, second try. Angler, please. Ah, I got excited there for a second, but nope, unlucky. Like, did they do this on purpose? Because I got all excited again, but it's just an old booth. Like, why is there pieces of weird clothes when you're trying to get an outfit? That's just mean. Alright, let's go. Yes, 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 yes. I got my first piece of the angler outfit. Alright, that's very nice. Yeah, I was getting tired of this stupid minigame, so I'm happy that I got it. Now I want to go back to Tempoross and fish some more, because I want to get that 200k XP. However, according to the wiki, there should be a better strategy. Like, I was kinda winging it, but I'm gonna try and follow this fish only, no cooking strategy, and apparently I'm supposed to get close to 90k an hour. Currently I was averaging like 45k an hour. I don't believe I can double it, but it would be cool if I can crank it up to like 55k an hour or something like that. So yeah.
So the strategy is quite difficult to pull off if you don't have like the angler set and a higher fishing level, or maybe a dragon harpoon. Like I can like sometimes do it, sometimes I'm just not quick enough. But I'm gonna try and show you guys what the maximum amount of fishing XP method is. First we just fill up our inventory, we get 26 fish and deposit all of them. That should get him below the threshold where he stops using his abilities. Now we just deposited the 26 fish, this should get him below the 10% threshold where he does no longer use his abilities. We got 5 buckets to stop the fires, because there's not going to be a wave for a while. Didn't even need 5. And now we drop all of this and try and get 27 fish. If we get 27 fish, then the next round gets a lot easier. Perfect, got the 27 fish in time. When we depot all of these 27 fish, that's gonna break down his shield again to the 10% energy as soon as he comes up. So that means next phase, also no abilities. And from here on out you have all the time in the world. You hit the fishing pool a little bit, but don't need to hit it that much. And now you have a lot of time to get 27 fish again. The nice thing about this method is that your inventory isn't full of ropes or like buckets all the time, so you can really optimize the amount of fish per run. Now as you see on this round, the second round, you have a lot of time left. You're gonna depot 3 fish. 1, 2, 3. Then get his health really nice and low. Getting his health bar low now makes it easy to finish him in the perfect timing on the last round. Aim for around 10%. And now depot the remaining fish. When you depot all of it, he should go back to below 10%, meaning that he doesn't do abilities anymore. Now he's gonna hit me with a wave, but he never takes away the harpoon, so that wave can be completely ignored. And now there's again a lot of time to get the 27 fish. Now if you truly want maximum amount of fishing XP, you can depot the fish right away, but on this last wave I like to cook them real quick just to increase my permits by like 1 or 2 permits. The permits are of course the rewards you get for the minigame. Now the reason we got them to 10% health is that now we are depositing all of the fish, which means we don't have a lot of time to actually attack him. Here his energy is already at 60% before I start hitting him. If he would not be low health now, he would be in trouble, but he is low health. And that is how to maximize fishing XP in Tempoross. There we go. Got 6 permits for that. Alright, that is roughly the same amount of experience as I have with when I'm just winging it and getting as much fishing XP as possible. I do think the permits went up a little bit, but yeah, nothing too crazy. So I'm at 113k experience now. I'm gonna get the reward 37, so let's see what it is. I hope for some of the little lockers, because they give me money and I want money. Great, we got 3 caskets. Let's see what's inside. Jades, ruby necklaces and diamond bracelets. Perfect. We might end up selling some of that just to get some more money. But for now I'm gonna do some AFK fishing. Hey guys, I'm back from the AFK session. Did some on mobile as well. We got quite a few fish, like over 200 swordfish, over 500 raw tuna. So this is looking really good. I'm kinda wouldn't mind getting a day of cooking. Anyways, because I did some of the fishing on mobile, not everything is tracked in the XP tracker. It says we are at 125k for now. I wanna go and grind some Tempoross to reach the 200k that we aimed for today. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, I just reached 200k XP. I'm gonna finish this game of Tempoross, of course. We are 7 hours and 20 minutes into the game, so I don't know. Let's first get the rewards. I do think I want to do one more thing before I log off for today, but I'm not sure what. Maybe some money making or something, just because like we are totally broke. Alright, we finished that game. We got 50 reward permits. Let's see if we get something good. No big hopes, but hey, maybe. Alright, we got 3 caskets, that's always nice. Let's see what's inside of them. Oh, 8 diamond necklaces, that's really good. Yeah, that's 16k right there. 2 dragon stones. I'm not sure yet what they're gonna be used for, but I'm sure they're gonna be useful for something. And diamond bracelets, only 4, but still really nice. Alright. I do want to check how much this sells for. Okay, so that's like 19 per fish. So if I were to sell everything, that's like 19k. That's not worth it. Wait, let me check. Yeah, I got 19k for this 1000 salmon. No, that's just not worth it. Yes, we are super broke right now. I think I'm just gonna get some wines from Farlamar to fill up this cash tag. Let's see, how much do we want? Let's get at least 100k. That sounds decent. Yeah, let's get 100k. Yeah, here we are, world hopping to pick up wines. Not the most fun thing, but the money is just so good. Like every single one of these wines sell for 700 GP, which means one full inventory is like almost 20k. So only 5 inventories to get that 100k that I want to get before I log off today. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna go to bed early for once in the series. Right, I got myself quite a few of wines. 106.7! 6.7! Sorry. I hope I got that out. That's embarrassing. I got 167 Eclipse Reds. Let's see how much they're worth. If I examine them, the high alch value is 600, which is already 100k. It should be like 100 more for each, so that should add up to 116k. Fingers crossed. Crap. We cannot travel without money. We need 20 coins. Okay. Maybe we can just sell one of our wines. There's a general store here, right? There we go. Here we are. This should be 100k. There we go. 116k. Perfect. Alright, and we're gonna end the day at that. 200k fishing XP, bringing us up to level 62. A little bit of cooking XP from the minigame. And when we go to the raw fish, a whole bunch of raw fish. And we also got some jewelry. It's probably all over the place. Yeah, diamond necklaces, diamond bracelets, sapphire bracelets. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm really happy about today. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching, and catch you in the next one.